Hi, so this Leonardo DiCaprio image is so biblical and dope-tastical. Like, cheers to cleaner, purified water. I got this picture from the internet, computer, laptop, electronically. I was able to print it out in color. And I got a similar glass. So occasionally I drink 100% cranberry juice, not from concentrate, or some level of red wine, just depending on what I got access to. And I do this little cheers thing because it reminds me of when JCT Pop, Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace, when he makes red wine out of water. And this sign says, you know, drink water out of a wine glass. Well, it goes with the war of reality. Where are all the purified recycling waterfalls that are mentioned biblically that used to be through the oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds, pools, and more in this war against illegal landscapers? They keep landscaping the wrong thing, the improper materials, not the right designs, and they're not allowed. You know, they do other things too that are illegal. Either way it goes, they belong disintegrated for their existing intentional crimes. Duh. So I got all these reminders, like where's Ronald McDonald? Where's JCT Pop? What does the lie detector test say about their identities and why they can't be here? Or why more isn't being done about their company? Notice the McDonald's have been torn down by illegal landscapers several times, and they turn it into some kind of perversion center. Like, where's the characters? It'd be like if they did that to Disneyland. Anyways, that's another story. It's like the Playboy Bunny Company, whatever happened. I understand some of these people that started these logo labels are peasants of some kind, maybe. But even then, somebody higher needs to take on their company or what's left in their memory or whatever it is. Not these random people that aren't allowed stepping into those positions, living off other people's lives. It just doesn't make sense. Also, I put up these baby cat gates because the baby my daughter got raped with that I call Sparkles Diamonds, they're almost arriving. And obviously I have to separate the cats. There's Sprinkles, Cupcake, Sprockles the third. And Buttons, Lino, Maya Loco, Sparkles Diamonds, along with Angel Panther, Sparkles Anna. They're in there somewhere. I don't see them at this moment. So I've been remodeling and reorganizing so the baby could fit. We are going to move to a larger place and location when we got access. But until then, I don't know. I'm trying to embrace what I got access to. I'm also trying to get rid of things at the same time, just put them away somewhere else to get them, you know, out of the way. Oh, there's Buttons. Many names. Yeah, our next temporary stepping stone will have yards, garage, and ways more space than what we got going on. Until we all get our own properties or more of our resources. So, anyways, I find a way to make it all fit, but it really doesn't. I mean, I don't explain it. Like, I have a lot of stuff, but I don't. When I get my own property, there'll be a giant golden jewelry box, a waterfall recycling pool, a teacup jacuzzi, you know, tier plants, jungle, forest, desert beach landscaping, and whatever else not mentioned. And there's Sparkles Diamond's wing thing. No one has responded regarding helping him or her come back to life. But there is a way, as I've already mentioned and reminded, although I don't have that education, somebody else does, or I can get it eventually, or both. Electronically and cloning and whatever else is wrong with this butterfly. You know, peasants want people to believe there's not a way to live forever till the heavens and earth combine, yet that's what they try to steal. So the victims don't believe them. Some people don't care to even hear them, their lies. But it is possible to live till the heavens and earth combined. Doesn't mean you will, but you can. Or some people, and is most likely the innocent victims, get brought back more easier through either technology or cloning, because sometimes the peasants don't get approved. Their souls, once they leave their remains and their remains are, you know, gone, there's really no guarantee they get to come back in any kind of way. You know, electronically, the robot could reenact them that easily, or a clone might not be them and still act as them. Or, you know, whatever gets approved, there's lie detector tests that accurate required. Otherwise, some people really don't know. So it's all kinds of things happening in reality. But when some peasants get the education the victims are supposed to have, they either misuse it or they embrace it as good Samaritans. It just depends. But overall, shouldn't prevent resources. And this is Sparkles Diamond's pop-up closet. But again, moving is what needs to happen, so we're not all crammed together. Persian prayer I made up. Sparkles prayers victims dreaming, rescues them from victimizers' nightmares. 24/7, like dreams come true if they're supposed to. Duh. Blah, 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 like hi, bye. And I didn't do the whole tour. There's more things than this, but they're put away like closet, garage, bins. I just did a quick walkthrough to show. Maybe I should do a little further of what it's like in here, how everything is getting smaller and more crammed, and it was never big enough to begin with because illegal landscapers are out there trying to force everyone to squish together, and properties aren't supposed to touch. Everyone's supposed to have their own, and for those that have to wait together while waiting, they have to be approved on a lie detector test that accurate. I'm aware that some neighbors I've had before, they're perverts, creating perversion centers with all ages, babies, kids, teens, adults. they need to die. They don't get to wait out here. They need to go get disintegrated or wait in prison until their disintegration date, whatever's available. I know disintegration immediately is supposed to happen. But once again, in this war, I don't understand why people are stealing positions for no reason. They think they'll live longer, but that is why they will not. It's a fact. Heaven and earth will combine eventually, whenever that is. Anyways, I do whatever I can to help save the animals. The Land of Dreams a better place, based on whatever I have access to, regardless of whatever I need medically and more. I made this dream catcher for the cats. See the paw print in the middle? It was just a metal ring before, like these metal rings. All I did was sew fabric onto it. There was more feathers, but the baby cat buttons, he attacked it and pulled the feathers off from the bottom. Otherwise, it was flooded in more feathers. Anyways, it's super easy and fun to make these dream catchers. Oh, and this water thing, I got matching one for myself and Elizabeth Aaliyah Holloway, one of my abductors that I got away from one of his daughters, biologically. Anyways, that's another story. I got forced to identify as her stepmom and different people. She had several supposed stepmoms. And me and her dad are even the same age, and he's a loose prisoner that belongs disintegrated. Unless he's in prison now, I don't really keep updates on his life. Law enforcement needs to go kill him, or a good Samaritan that has access. It's a fact. And the lie detector test that accurate will remind that. He claims fake authorities keep letting him out. It's not his fault. Well, it's his fault when he's guilty of his intentional crimes. This is really stupid. What he does while waiting, or what he does in the fake prisons called jail. He claims it's a perversion center in there. And all he does is rape people. Or physically hurt them violently. Or both. Whatever it is he does, he holds people down. That's a form of violence and rapes them. Regardless of how it feels. And there's several loose prisoners and prisoners that belong disintegrated. And for any of them that happen to be innocent, that are in the wrong place, well, there's lie detector tests and real authorities and whatever else. It's so stupid what's going on in real life.